Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm just setting this up for the first time doing this kind of streaming. I do have like an issue where my Elgato is capturing because, as you can see, I'm on the screen, but it's not capturing it in the window for it, so I can't see it, which I don't get. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So I have to see how this works out because I'll be playing it through the OBS screen, which I mean should be fine. And then I couldn't get my camera set up quick enough. I was having some issues with that too. I got a new computer, so I'm trying to switch everything over to it. So I'll get that straightened out sooner or later. But yeah, instead of doing the VR games, I'm doing the 7800. Just a couple of games, a few of them that I like. The first one I'm doing is Popeye because I just recently got Popeye. Because my understanding is Popeye's like hard to get, the original. It's like expensive, I guess, if you can't get a hold of it. So Opcode Games came out with that version of Popeye again and made it affordable. So I bought that because I always did like Popeye. And then I've got, Galaga, Miss Pac Man, Asteroids Deluxe, Donkey Kong Jr. I've got more if needed, but I don't even know what we'll get through on these. Hopefully it'll turn out good. I'm not an expert at these games. I like playing them, but they're not games that I play well, should say. I did when I was younger. Now that I'm older, it's a little rougher on me. I'm going to check the sound on this because I can't hear the sound on here. I like playing them, but they're not. Let me see what this does here. Hi, Junebug. Okay, yeah, I checked it and the sound's working. That's one of the things I was worried about, was making sure the sound worked. That you could hear the gameplay. I can't hear it, unfortunately, because of whatever's going on here, but something I got to figure out. Like I said, I put this thing together at the last minute, so that's on me. So let me go ahead and restart the game. But hey Ed Lowen, how's it going? Like I said, this is supposedly the original Popeye. I didn't have a 7800 when I was younger, so I'm just taking it for their word that this is what the original Popeye was like. But like I said, Opcode went ahead and brought it back out again, and I picked it up through them, which made it affordable. Because like I said, from what I heard is on eBay and that, it's pretty expensive to get a copy of it. So anyways, we'll start this up and get going. Ready? Yeah, I used to play this at the, actually, I was going to say arcade, but I played it at the 7-Eleven by my house. That's actually, the first place I played Donkey Kong at, too. I can't remember if this was right after Donkey Kong we got this, after a while, because Donkey Kong was up for a bit, because it was pretty popular. And the most we ever had at this 7-Eleven was there was, I think, 2 games. Was the most I ever had there. It's also the first place I played Dragon's Lair at. That's when I remember when Dragon's Lair came out, and they was 50 cents, and we were like 50 cents, you know, because before that all the games, you know, in the arcade was a quarter. It's not like when you was a kid, you know, especially going to high school, it wasn't like we had a lot of money on us all the time. Oh, there we go. Screwed up hitting the bottle. I mean, this game plays good. I mean, it plays, to me, how I remember the arcade playing. Oh, you've only played the NES version? I would take that to probably be a better version anyways. Crap. Bluto came running down there like a nutcase. Come on, Bluto. Before it disappears. There's something satisfying about smacking Bluto around. Okay, we got all the music notes. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, that's what I remember I was telling you about this. I was excited to get this. Of course, it's not, you know, I mean, it's not arcade, but I mean, it's pretty damn close. I mean, you know, at least it has the feel of it and that, and you know what you're looking at. The problem the 7800 had was it took them too long to bring it out. And by that time, the NES was out, and you know, and this couldn't compete with the NES, especially with the crappy sound chip it had. For people that don't know, it has the sound chip of the 2600 in it, which was horrible. Now there's some games that have an extra sound chip in them, and so you know then they sound, you know, pretty decent. But oh crap, I was gonna hit that can, but it disappeared. Oh, I started going down the stairs. Oh, there you go. I'll go ahead and play another version of it. I mean, another version, another game. Playing with the, this is being played on the 7800 Plus. I have the two-button thumbstick, the wireless one attached. So it's not a bad controller, but it's definitely, to me, it's not as easy using it as the stick, the Atari joystick, which I guess you could probably use. But it's, I mean, it's not bad. It's just that it's because it's a D-pad with a stick on it where you can put your thumb. So I wouldn't say it's like, you know, the best choice, but not crap. I gotta pay attention instead of jumping around and not seeing the. Plus, I'm not even getting Bluto with these things, which I should. There he goes. Screw you, Bluto. Crap on Bluto. Oh, damn it. I could have got him and I messed up. Bad timing. Oh, he jumped right down on top of me. That's what happens when you push your luck. Okay. There we go. Alright, we filled it up. Well, like I said, the 1700 wasn't bad. It was like it could do some stuff close to the NES, but not in the NES's later cycle. After a bit, you know, the games that came out with the NES looked way better. You know, once people learned the system. But like I said, the most downfall was just the timing of it, and you know, having the Atari 2600 sound chip in it didn't help out. And, you know, also Nintendo just, you know, had a lot more backing, you know, with third-party games than Atari did. Yeah, Atari's biggest problem was his bad management. This is like that the 5200 could have been a good deal for them, except for the fact that it had a shitty controller. I mean, you know, it just, you know, the sound chip on it is way better than the 7800. The graphics were halfway decent. So, you know, if they would have had brought that out, you know, it'd have been fine with the, you know, with a good controller. But no, they had to come up with that stupid controller of theirs. And, you know, and the thing is it was revolutionary for the time, but it sucked. It was just a poor you know, not having it self-centered was the killer of that thing. My buddy had one. We used to go, you know, we were mesmerized by it because, you know, a lot of us were big 2600 buyers. You know, so to see the 5200, man, we were like all excited and everything. And when we realized that, you know, tried to play a Pac Man, that was the first game I tried to play was with that controller, was Pac Man. And man, did that suck. That was hard as hell. And after that, you know, so I went from being jealous of him for having a 5200 to feeling sorry for him for getting it because it sucks so bad. All right, I'm going to go ahead and snap in. Why don't we just do Galaga? All right. All right, we should be able to just hit the reset. In the arcade, this was one of my favorites, is Galaga. I think it was just the fact that the gameplay was good. The the ability to have the two ships was a revolutionary on its own, and the sound effects or whatever. It was just a whole combination of stuff. I heard one of my buddies was talking about that he wasn't a big fan of. I think it was you, Jeff. Wasn't talking about you weren't a big fan of Galaxians, but you loved Galaga, and I think that's what it was with everybody. Is this Galaxian was fine, and then Galaga came out, and it was like Galaxians. What the hell is that? Galaga. Galaga's the game. Galaxian ain't nothing. All right, let's get started on this. This level's always sweet because they're not firing at you when they first come out. Get over there so you can pick me up. Oh, I was just sitting there like a dum-dum looking at it. Oh, I got lucky. No, I didn't get lucky. Oh, I just hurt myself. Oh. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is shoot the guy holding your ship like I just did. And then getting killed like that doesn't help. Oh well, we'll be playing another game anyway. And when you only got one ship left, the last thing you want to do is get jumped. Alright. Now we'll play serious. All right. Let's see here. Alrighty. Oh, come on, guys. I'm sucking. There we go. Alright, and all I gotta do is remember not to shoot the guy until he comes down. Oh boy, that sucked. I just got myself destroyed. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to start this game again. Good lord, I've never played Galaga this bad. When I played the arcade version on Switch, and also I have it on the what do you call it? I'll think over here in a minute because I'm trying to keep alive. do fine on there. This is horrible. I did the same thing. Oh boy. It's gonna be one of them nights. Galaga isn't good to me today. Well, I'm not good to Galaga. All right, Lone. All right, we'll take one more shot at this. I don't like doing this bad at it. This is one of the arcade games. Whenever I see them out somewhere, I'm always happy about because I can still play it pretty good. This isn't bode well for that. Alright, we'll try to stay alive this time. Of course, that didn't work out as well as I thought it was going to. There we go. Good Lord. It took a bit. We'll see. Hopefully I won't lose it real quick. Forgot about him firing now. Oh, I lost one already. Oh, damn. Well, it was better than the other games, so we this one real quick too. Might also have to be doing that. This isn't the arcade version of it. I don't know, because I played the arcade version so much, you just kind of get used to it. Well, there you go. There was yeah, that's actually that's what I was going to play next, Jeff. Since I destroyed Galaxian for everybody. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Right, Asteroids Deluxe. Now the thing about this is this game here is a homebrew that actually came out for it and done so well that Atari went ahead and published it for the 7800 for this 7800 plus. Don't excuse me for not It'll be alright when it's standing still as right there like that. Alright, let's do better on this. Pretty quick on this. Now you can play asteroids on here too. I can't remember how to do it, but there's a you hit it a certain way, and you can play asteroids as well. And it's close to the arcade version of asteroids. Using that stick, the thumbstick, if I don't think about it, I hit up on it, which is how you thrust on this thing. Gee, see what that's what I'm talking about. I thrust right into it. Yeah, I did it right there too. Stop doing it. I don't know why I'm pushing up like that. Good Lord, pops right there to get hit. Okay. To be honest, I'm not a high score setter on Asteroids Deluxe anyways. I was on Asteroids, but I think anybody that knew how to navigate using the thruster and the shift to get the endless scores, but like I said, this one plays pretty damn good. I just got bounced around like crazy. Oops. That kind of thrust around all over the place. Gotta get my shit under control here. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, it does. It's a nice. I mean, like you said, this was a homebrew. So the guy that done a nice job. But you can see why Atari went ahead and got the publishing rights, from them. So I don't know if they bought the game outright from them or just got the publishing rights or whatever. But it is under their Atari name now. Now, as I said, I can't remember exactly what it is to get the how you get the Atari. I know it's on this screen, but I can't remember what you have to do. But there's a way to get the regular Atari, and on here, and it looks good too. That's also, I think Berserk does that too. You play which was weird. I mean, because you get the Atari, Frenzy. That's what I mean. You get Frenzy, you can do the same trick and get Berserk. Or if you get Berserk, you can do the same trick and get Frenzy. I just thought it was kind of an odd choice, if you're selling both of the games, why didn't you just sell it as Berserk with Frenzy in it and leave it at that? Slow the momentum. The thing about this is it starts up so quick you can't. Like I go to scratch my face and kill. That was terrible. Damn it. It's like the arcade 2 when that little ship comes out. No gun for it. There we go. Oh. Wow. 26,000. That might be my highest score, I think. Oh, is it loud? Okay. Actually, here, let me turn that down. No. Yeah, thanks. That's probably the best I've. Like I said, I think that might be the highest I've scored on it. Let me just hit this real quick, Jeff, and tell me how the sound is on it now. If I lower it enough. Was that better? Huh. All right, let me try it a little bit lower. The thing on this is what I'm having a problem is I got to figure out. Like I said, I kind of just put this together quick, but I'm not seeing the sound. I'm actually not even able to look at it while it's on here, so I don't know what the issue is with that. So I just turned it down quite a bit. Did that even make a difference? Okay. So yeah, that must mean there's I don't know what it is then. I can't see the sound at all. Because when I go in the thing for setting for it, it's like I can't even get the thing to move. I can hear it when I did a recording, and then I could hear it myself, like you can hear it. But on here, I can't hear it at all. So I don't even know what's controlling it or what have you. So that's something I got to figure out. Yeah, because I have no clue. Because it's even like what I'm having a problem too with right now, Jeff, is I have my capture utility for my Elgato, and it shows like it'll change color from black to whatever when I'm switching games or whatever, but it doesn't show the game on there because that's normally where I'd be playing the game off of. So I'm actually playing off of OBS. But like I said, I have the desktop audio, and the mic and auxiliary, but it's not showing the game audio at all. I mean it's there, but it doesn't move or nothing like that. Well, yeah, it should be through OBS, but like I said, I don't have a changer for it though. It seems like it just shows desktop audio, and then it doesn't do anything. Um, so I don't know what it's doing or why it's that way, or unless it's just not through. If it is through the Elgato, because the Elgato sound isn't even. I don't think it's on. It doesn't even show anything for it. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. It's got me perplexed. All right, so we did this. So let's do Miss Pac Man. Okay. Beep. Yeah, well, the Elgato doesn't even show anything at all. So, I got it up right now, and it just it has the no signal, then it goes to like there is a signal, but it's completely black. The mic and volume on it's not even moving. Then, like I said here over on the OBS, the mic's moving when I'm talking. I can see my mic control, the volume and that, but the audio is not moving at all. So it's like there's an audio, but I'm not seeing it. So yeah, I don't know how that is or why that is, or why I can't control it. But I mean, unless there's a way to do it, and I just don't know. But yeah, I can't, it doesn't, like right now I just switched it to, let's see, we're supposedly, it's supposed to be showing it, but I don't see it. Cause see, I'm doing the how I'm doing the video capture for the Elgato through OBS using Elgato as the video capture device. Unless that's incorrect, but no, it's added, but through the OBS, through the device capture. But I don't have like a separate, Well, let's see, how's that done on there? When you do the video capture device, and then it asks you what you want, the device I have set up is the Elgato HD 60 times. Then that's what I'm using. And then, like I said, my mic's set up. I got the Yeti mic running, so it's set up. Desktop audio is, right now I have it set at, see, the properties for that is, let me get to that. It shows, well, actually, it shows it on default, but like I have, there's nothing to go directly through Elgato for it. It just has default headphones for my Oculus, speakers stream, speakers, my Tower Treble, which is my Bose speaker, shows XSplit, which I'm not using. It has the Acer, my monitors, both of them for high definition audio, but of course I'm not using them. But yeah, like I said, I have no clue why it's not. I mean, being that I'm not that versed in this, I mean, I'm sure I'm missing something, and then I'm not sure. Yeah, I had it working before when I used to stream, so I don't know how I had it then to now, or what makes the difference. No, like I said, the Elgato's sitting there. It's on over on the second screen, but it's not doing anything. It has a black screen. What I'm viewing is the Elgato setting in the OBS. It has it up on the screen, but that's it. Like I said, I was going to do a screen share from the Elgato, but being that it doesn't even show a picture, which I don't even know why it's doing that. I don't know what the problem is. All right, yeah, I appreciate that, Jeff. I use all the help I can get. All right, go ahead and start a game of Pac Man, Miss Pac Man. bad timing. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it was going to be sneaky, but that wasn't sneaky because the timing was off. See, this is where the stick is not the greatest. If you notice I'm pausing, that's because I'm pushing in that direction, but it's not picking it up for some reason. So that's what I mean. It's like on some stuff it's great, but like stuff like this, especially like right there, I tried to go reverse and it just kept going. Yeah, you can't have that in Pac Man. Might have to. I can't remember if I got a. Let me see if I got a joystick right here because I might have to hook that up because. Yeah, I can't have it doing that. They ain't gonna work out. I don't seem to get a. All right, I'll be back real quick. I got just a stick here in the other room. All right, there we go. We'll hook the stick up. It'll be a lot better on this. Because like I said, that wireless 2-button controller with that thumbstick thing is not ideal for this situation. All right, let me unplug this wireless part. Plug the joystick. That's what's cool about this too, is that you can use the old Atari sticks. What's even cooler is they make new ones. All right, is that it? Okay, yeah. We'll see how good the stick is too, because I don't think I've used this stick. It's a little stiff, but I mean it's controlled pretty good. Way better than that thumbstick was. Oh, except for that was my mistake. Going to get killed is because of my mistakes than the stick is working well. Yeah, I got greedy trying to go for the cherry. There we go. Yeah, my understanding is, Lone, that you can. I mean, I've never done it, but yeah, my understanding is you can use a Genesis controller. And I always loved this Pac Man. I used to play the crap out of original Pac Man, but I got to the point where I knew the game so well, and knew patterns and that it was just it wasn't any fun anymore, because all it was basically doing was, and it was hard not to play using patterns when you knew the patterns. So once you kind of learned them, you were stuck. You were gonna play them every chance you got. So. But that was my bad because I bought a book during the when Pac Man came out and all the rage of how great the game, everybody loved it. There was records out, and songs and everything about it. And there's tons of books out for how to do the patterns. And it showed you all the way up into the keys. I always laughed because there's that show that what is it? King of Kong or King of Quarters or something like that. I think it's King of Kong. Anyways, they had people going crazy because they were getting to the Donkey Kong kill screen, and but I knew how to get to the Pac Man kill screen because there was a kill screen on that when you got to so high, so many keys, I think it was. But everybody knew how to do it, so it wasn't such a big deal. Nobody really gave a crap. Oop. All right, there we go. Man, I tell you what, that made a difference though using that controller. Better than using that thumbstick. About these controllers too. It used to be an issue. A lot of people would break these things. I never broke one. Maybe I just didn't beat on it so bad or something like that. But I had people, friends that I knew that had broke their controllers. Like I said, I never had an issue with it. Oh. So to get, I was looking over to the side, wasn't paying attention. There we go. That wasn't a controller issue. That was a Dennis issue. Oh, that was horrible. Chased Pinky to my grave. I could do better than that, but it's a good controlling game, though. Yeah, I mean, if you use the stick. All right, let's try. Put one of my favorites in too. Is along with Donkey Kong was always Donkey Kong Jr. Ain't the prettiest looking game, but it functions pretty good. Where's he, Popeye? Let's get yeah, me too. No, I just play this on the NES a lot. The biggest thing on this is just remembering not to try to outrun some of the stuff. You just gotta stop and jump it. You have to wait a couple seconds. It's not like you have to wait too long. Oh, it's just right down in front of me. Ah, man. That's been pretty good. I knew as soon as I go down and try to get that. Yeah, it's not bad. It plays real good. Plays good and controls good. Yeah. Bad timing on me. Looks like we're going to have to go a long way. Oh, geez, it was close enough to hit me. I didn't think I'd get hit by it. Joke was on me. Ah, crap. Timer was off. Nope, still off. There we go. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Oh, geez. That was dumb. I always hated this level anyways. It's not necessarily because it's hard, it's just that I make it hard. Oh crap, I jumped right in. I knew right I knew as soon as I was in the air, I was like, ah crap. Alright, let's see. And then for the last game, I'm gonna go ahead and play let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and play Frenzy. Like I said, there's something you do on this too that gets it to where you can play Berserk, but I can't remember what it is. I'll have to check. All right. All you got to do is make sure you don't get shot. Oops. I don't think these guys shoot, though, at the beginning. I might be being tepid for no reason. Okay. One thing you always got to watch out for, though, is Evil Otto. There he is. You see Evil Otto, get the hell out of there. Though I think in Frenzy you can shoot Evil Otto. These guys shoot. Kept moving. If I'd have kept moving down, I'd have been fine. Oh, is it 2-player? Oh, I must be set up for 2-player. Just got to let 2-player get his ass whooped on. Come on, Otto. Get your ass over there and do your job. Good Lord, on the first level, he takes his time. Yeah, just keep bouncing over there, Otto. Just take your time. Don't in a rush. He was almost gonna... I gotta wait again. You know what? No, I don't. What the hell am I waiting for? All right. Let's actually start it again. Pay attention to why I hit 2-player instead of 1-player. All right. There we go. That's what we want. 1-player. One thing you got to always watch is what I just did. Solid walls causes them to bounce back, and bounce back. Also, your own rounds can kill you. Should be coming out. I imagine. There it is. Yeah, I'm getting out of there. Ain't messing with Otto. All right. The thing about Frames 2 is it introduced side where they could, diagonal, which really ups the kill factor part of this game, because before you didn't have to worry about that, but once you did that, it started changing the whole aspect of the game. Oh, you just put everything right there. Oh, that was my fault. Okay, one more time. And I was never that great at this game anyways. I loved Frenzy. Yeah, I was never that great at them anyways. There we go. Killed Otto. Oh boy, he comes back. I wonder if he comes back pissed. Doesn't seem to be any faster. Time to get out of here. Screw you, Otto. Lucky on that one. Oh, here comes Otto. Shit. Wasn't enough room. It bounced up and got me. Wasn't wide enough for me to just run through there. that. I'm getting out of there. Here comes Otto. Screw you, Otto.
The humanoid must not destroy the robot. The humanoid must not
He
destroy
knows he smiled
the
when he got
robot.
killed. It's because Diagonal got me. But yeah, he smiles when you get killed.
Robot attack.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's what did I get? 2163. Oh boy. Anyways, that's just a little bit of a few games that are on my that I have for the 7800. Which is great about this too, is it plays 2600 as well, which I have a ton more of them. But I just thought I was going to do the VR today, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do 7800. I just had a craving to do it for some reason, so I figured, well, what the hell? But you know, I always did enjoy the games for it, and like I said, even though I didn't grow up with the 7800. I did play it later where, you know, to me it was just better versions of the 2600 games, which was cool, you know, because I just like them games anyway. Anyways, I hope you all have a good evening. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll be doing VR on the weekend. I was going to probably do some more Deadpool because I got more, you know, of course I got more of that to go through. And I really do enjoy that game. That game's pretty good. And then I'm not sure which I've got like others that I haven't got to yet. You know, and I also got an arcade one that's like Chuck E. Cheese. That's what it reminds me of, because you have hoops, you have the whack-a-mole, you have the basketball. You know, well, I just said it already, didn't I? Say basketball hoops. But yeah, them type games like that you find in Chuck E. Cheese, and then there's arcade games too. Don't get me wrong, but I just like the fact that they had the skill type games as well. Actually, too, I think they might have claw games in it. I'm not sure, but anyways, I appreciate everybody you know, stopping in, and I hope you all have a good weekend. And like I said, I'll probably stream again on Friday. No, not Friday. Probably about Saturday and Sunday. And I'll do some VR then too. So hope everybody has a good evening. Thanks a lot. Talk to you all later.